Hey guys, hey, how you guys doing? Is you doing? Because today I'm live. I'm live. There are things that I wanted to address like really quickly. The first thing I'm going to address is this. I will not dress up for my videos. I tell you guys that. I'll tell you again for the new people who've come to my channel. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to put on makeup. I'm not going to get fandangled lighting and all kinds of other craziness. I'm not going to, you know, have a green screen behind me like pretending that I'm somebody I ain't. Well, because this is who I am. I'm ratchet. Like, I'm comfortable. I sit around in my house coat or whatever you want, nightgown, whatever I'm wearing at the time I make a video. I just got home. First thing I do, put back on my nightgown. That's what I do. So somebody made a comment about how it looks like I'm wearing my grandma's nightgown, and I don't buy expensive clothes for no reason, especially if I'm just gonna like hang around the house in it. So I went to Walmart and these were on sale for like barely anything. I was like, don't mind if I do. So don't mind if I do. You don't have to like it. I ain't asking. I'm not bringing you over to my house and being like, hey, put on this nightgown, Emma. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So there, that's done. You guys were asking me about my nail meats. So yeah, this is gel, nothing but gel. I think it's real pretty like. I know I don't really like the way my fingers look without nails. Excuse me. So I got the drill, a really nice drill off of Amazon, but I'm chicken shit to use it. Like, I've tried using it a little bit, but I don't think I'm doing it correctly. And like all of the tutorials that I see on YouTube, nobody uses a drill. Like, not really. And they're not really using a drill on their hands. So that's where I'm like, maybe it's a little harder to do if you're doing it, you know, with your hands. I don't know. So I'm figuring I'll just soak this off instead of trying to grind it because my nails are so thin underneath anyway. And then I'll put the acrylic on. So like that part I'm good. I've actually got a hand, not a severed hand. That would be weird. That I wouldn't show you guys that. But it's in this box over here. Another reason why that probably sounds weird, I've got a hand in a box. But no, I've got one of those plastic like mannequin hands where I am testing out the acrylic and like how to do it before I do it on mine or anything like that. I watched Jenna Marbles do hers. Girl. And then Susie Nail Tech Education. Like I watched a lot of videos and like it's fun. It looks good. Like it's not something that I can't do. It's just something that I'm not willing to do on myself yet because once you put the acrylic on, like that's you're committing. You're committing to do it. And I'm like, technically I don't even think you would really need a drill at all. I think, you know, the hardest part would be getting the gel and stuff off, but you can soak that off. And since you're kind of removing the first layer or so of the acrylic, it would remove some of the acrylic too, so that's not a big deal either. I don't know. Well, maybe it is. Like maybe that would be an issue because then it would start eating the acrylic underneath where like you have your tip and stuff. I don't know. I ain't sure. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to manage that. Unless I just don't do gel and I go back to a regular fingernail polish, which wouldn't be an issue. I don't know. You guys don't care about my damn nails. Nobody cares. Shut up, Nirvana. Duly noted. Another thing is, I think I might have addressed this yesterday. I'm not sure, but I'm going to say it again just in case because I don't watch my own videos, rarely ever. On my video where I was talking about weight loss surgery, the easy way out, somebody had written that they felt like I was like because they're new in their journey. And like the first, I tell you guys all the time, I'm like, for regain and stuff like that, and people who think that their tightness is going to last forever, that's not usually true. And the reason I say that is because life, y'all, they're supposed to stretch out anyway. So over like 6 months, 8 months, a year, you're able to eat more and more. And especially, you know, slider foods and stuff like that. Of course, you're still going to have restriction depending on what you're putting in it. But as far as only being able to eat 2 bites of food for the rest of your life, that's not a realistic expectation. And I really just wanted to touch on that because I think it's super important. You know, I'm not in the best headspace. And I'm sure that the way that came across in my video was that the lady felt that I was negating her journey or people's journeys because, you know, they're in the first year or two. And the comment was confusing to me. But I think what I got out of it, and I hope I'm right, is that she felt that, you know, why should she put all this work into it if 2 or 3 years from now, you know, I say that you're going to have regain. So here's my retort to that, is that I don't feel like everybody is going to regain a ton of weight. Maintenance is about 10 to 20 pounds. Maintenance, I say the word maintenance because a lot of people see that as regain where it's actually just normal maintain, like going up and down, 10, 15, 20 pounds. Typical regain, typical maintenance, where you're happy and your body is pretty happy. You know, you fluctuate 5, 10, 15, 20 pounds. Regain would be 20 plus, okay? Case point, you know, 60. Yeah, I managed that. That was a good time. And that was a lie. It was not a good time. I did not enjoy it, no. So when I say the things that I do, I usually have a good reason for it because I'm experiencing things that I really hate anybody else having to do. I realize that less and less people are getting the gastric bypass, more and more people are getting the sleeve. I realize a lot of you are VSGers and I don't have a sleeve. There's a lot of times where I feel like maybe my time here is done. Maybe I don't have anything else left to, you know, impart on the community because, you know, I am older, and typically when people are this far out, or, you know, they disappear. Like they're just like, oh well, I'm done, you know, and then new people come in, and you know, then they take over. So sometimes I feel like, well, you know what, maybe it's time to hang up the old house coat and the old grandma, you know, nightgown and just be done. I don't know. Maybe that's just my, you know, my depression and stuff talking. I debate it a lot, actually, whether or not I should just be like, okay, I'm done, guys, bye. I don't know. But I don't feel that way, lady. I don't screen names. I'm bad at them. I don't screen name on here. I don't date. I don't time. I don't do anything besides cry and eat on this channel, pretty much, yeah. And complain a lot. Yeah, I do that too. So I know I have to go to my pain management specialist soon. As far as my libations, whatever the hell they're called, so far, I'm not feeling anything awesome yet. I feel like I've said this, but I know I've made like 6 or 7 videos in the past 2 or 3 days. And I've talked about all this stuff, but it's ones that I haven't posted because a lot of times, like, I'll say something I didn't like, or, you know, I'll get distracted. And then one of them was just like squirrel. I mean, just like, I had no idea what the hell I was talking about. And like, I ended up in La La Land, just like herp derp. It was I was like, no, girl. So I have like 6, 7, 8 videos on my phone that I'm like, maybe tomorrow, girlfriend. So, you know, I never want anybody to feel like this is not a safe place for you. I don't want anybody to feel like I am judging you, or like, who the hell am I to judge anybody? I mean, hello, still fat over here, still eating disorder, still issues with, I have over 100 pounds that I still need to lose. Like, who the hell am I to judge anybody? There's no judgment here. So I just wanted to come on here and, you know, just kind of clear that up, make my video for today. Let you guys know that I am okay. I am not in the best place mentally. Just got a lot of stuff going on, guys, and I pull away. That's what I do. I kind of just, you know, gather my nirvana-ness and kind of just try to figure out what the hell I'm gonna do. And, you know, it just feels like every single solitary time I get my foot where it needs to be, something comes and just rips it out from under me, and then I'm just like having to start over and over. And I guess that's life, and I'm sure everybody experiences that, and I'm sure that everybody and their grandma knows what I'm talking about, or maybe you don't. I don't know. All I can tell you is that it's hard for me, and I am doing the very best I can to stay afloat and to just exist. I feel like I'm on permanent autopilot. I feel like I am just going through the motions physically and mentally. I am absolutely just shattered. I'm desperately trying to put the pieces back. Like, I'm trying to spackle my fucking everything back together, because like I'm just like, I don't know what to do. That's not a good place for me. But that means that I probably need my medication adjusted. I still need to go see my psychologist. I still need to go see a psychiatrist. I need to get help, and I am not afraid to say that. I'm not afraid to admit it. I'm not afraid to try new things, new therapies, new meditation, whatever it takes for me to get myself back to a safe place, because right now my mind is not in a safe place. And me doing videos a lot of times allows me, it's very cathartic. It allows me to come on here and bounce ideas and talk to you guys and hear, you know, if anybody else feels the same way I do, or, you know, that somebody somewhere out there is also struggling, and I don't have to feel completely and utterly alone. So even if I haven't reached out, even if I'm not talking to you, even if nobody has done anything wrong, it is not that I don't love you. It is not that you're not amazing. It is not that, you know, I don't want to hang out. It's not that anything. It is, I am legitimately super gluing every part of my being back together, and it's not holding. So give me some time. I'm still making videos, so that's a good thing. When I stop making videos, that's when something, I would worry then. I kind of want to go live tomorrow, but I'm not sure, because again, not really in the best headspace. So, you know, I don't know how entertaining I am right now. I don't know how entertaining I would be either. SkottiRNY made a video today, and he was talking about regain, and I know I said it in the video before this because I made a video and then I got distracted, or maybe I said it in the beginning of this. If I'm double saying something, well, that's double your fun, so you're welcome. He made a video talking about regain and how he feels that, you know, he's let people down because, you know, he doesn't feel like he's an inspiration anymore. Honey, I never feel like I'm an inspiration. Never. I've lost over 200 pounds. At one point, I had lost almost 250 pounds, and not one single time have I been like, man, I'm an inspiration to other people. Boy, howdy. I am an inspiration to all. Triumphant magnificent, oh, I'm a badass. No, I don't feel that way. I don't feel that. Matter of fact, when people tell me that I inspire people, I look at them like, I'm sorry. I'm like, I don't have that kind of feeling. That's a lot of pressure to put on you, and I feel like a lot of times if I let that kind of pressure build up on me, that's too much for me. That's too much for me to achieve, like that goal of wanting to be, you know, of not wanting to let everybody down, because the most important person is not letting you down. You know what I'm saying? Like, the most important person to me not to let down is myself. And if I start worrying about, you know, everybody else, then that is no bueno. That is muy caca. Regain is nothing to be ashamed of. It happens. It really does. And I talked about this earlier in this video. I think this video, please God, I hope it was this video. It is nothing to be ashamed of. It's going to happen. And when it does, you know what you need to do to get it back off. And it will come back off as long as you quit and you work out. And I hope that you see this and you feel better, because I think you're amazing. I think you're fantastic, and I don't care if you've had any regain. I don't care. Like, your regain isn't you. That's a happenstance. That's just something that happened. Like, that has nothing to do with your personality or what kind of person you are or how amazing you are. I get emotional. Surprise, surprise, surprise. I just don't like seeing somebody feel bad over something normal. With us weight loss surgery people, that it made me sad. So on that note, I love you, beautiful, gorgeous, amazing faces. I hope everybody's having a wonderful start of your week, and hopefully I will talk to you tomorrow. Mwah. Bye.